I just got the ball and tried dribbling through and they fouled. I honestly thought it was going to be a turnover, but they called a foul on it. And then it doesn't really bother me when everybody's yelling, or I'm not really pressured or anything, so I was totally fine.
What's this win mean for you guys? I mean, obviously that was just a crazy, crazy game, and you guys able to get it done. I mean, obviously you get to keep playing, that's one thing, but big win for you.
Well, we're back to the finals again.
Yeah.
So that's big. Yeah.
I'm bringing Jacob Cain here. They looked pretty good their third quarter. It seemed like you just kind of took the team on your back there in the third, let them back. I mean, what was working for you in that third quarter to bring the team back?
Just had a dribble drive. My teammates were spotting up and kick out, and if they were shooting, but they weren't. So I just had to get our team going and got them going, and then went in overtime and knew we had it then.
You guys were down, I think, 11, 12 points, something like that. I mean, what's to say about this team? I mean, you're in all sorts of foul trouble with that, and you guys able to fight back and get a win like this?
We just never stopped fighting. I mean, we're like the Shockers. We just never quit. We keep going. We fight. We play angry. That's how we play all the time. And I don't know, you just keep playing until the last buzzer goes off.
I'll bring Chris back in, the senior who gets another shot at East Mills. They say it's tough to beat a team 3 times. They have to do it 4 now to you, or at least try. What's it take to make this one different Thursday?
We're going to have to run half-court offense, definitely. We've been terrible half-court offense against them the past 3 times. We're going to have to stop Schaefer and Wiederquist. Coach Schaefer's a super good coach, so he'll have a really good game plan. I guess we'll just have to have a better game plan.
I tell you what, hats off to Clarinda Academy. They played fantastic, and we were very fortunate tonight. I tell you what, if you follow Sidney basketball, you know that we make every game interesting. Don't leave, because it's going to be close at the end. But, we were really battling adversity tonight. We were in such foul trouble early, and Jacob Cain set the whole second quarter, and Osborn set a lot, and then Michael Coates fouled out early. And we had some kids come off the bench and gave us some great minutes. Emmett Gilson came off, doesn't play a whole lot of varsity time, took a big charge for us. And then Chase Reed, our freshman, moving into the starting lineup, hit some big shots for us. And then Brett Harach, I thought he was going to have that layup in the fourth quarter to win it. But Blaine Moreland, I don't think he came off the floor, and he had Isaiah Lake most of the night. And I tell you what, Lake is just a fantastic ball player, and he had him most of the night without a break. And then Chris Osborn hitting those 2 big clutch free throws at the end. And then Jacob Cain was solid. They told me he had 16 the third quarter by himself. And he's just money. He's a good player, and we were very fortunate. I don't know how we did it, but it was a great high school basketball game.
Yeah, a great game. I want to spotlight Cain a little bit. I mean, they looked like they had a pretty good upper hand there in the third, and he just kind of took the team on his back and said, let's go, and brought you back.
Well, he really did. We were down 10 at halftime, and I told the kids, I said, don't quit playing, because, Clarinda Academy is a team that you can get back into games in a hurry, because they have stretches where they turn the ball over, and fortunately they did, and we were able to take advantage of it and got it tied, and then it just went back and forth that fourth quarter and overtime, and it was kind of like the last man standing, who was going to be in the ball game, and we were fortunate we only had one guy foul out, but we were living on the edge.
What's that say about Chris able to step up and hit those 2 money free throws for you?
Well, that was huge, because he had turned the ball over previously, and I think they scored on it to take the lead, and for him to come right back and make those 2 free throws says a lot about him, and he's really been struggling from the free throw line. But if the game's on the line, and that's been typical of a lot of our kids, if the game's on the line, they're going to make them.
East Mills is next. Obviously, they've been the team that's got you here 3 times already. What has to change here Thursday?
Well, we've got to figure out a way to score. I mean, they blew us out the first game. The second 2 games were competitive, just very low-scoring games, and they play such good half-court defense. And we've just got to figure out a way to put the ball in the basket against them. We haven't been able to do that. And, I think foul trouble is going to be huge again tonight. They had some people sitting on the bench tonight in foul trouble, and, of course, we did too. And they're not that deep, and we're not that deep. And I think whoever stays out of foul trouble could play a big factor in it. But bottom line is we've got to be able to score against their tough defense.